Hello and welcome. This is game 3 of the co-op Open League. This is for a spot in the Invitational League. So is this semi-final or the round before? I think it's the round before, right?
It's conference semis or overall quarterfinals. It
Yes.
gets confusing that way. But yeah, it is. There are 8 teams left. The top 4 are gonna get automatic invites to Invitational next year. So yeah, this is a big one. I mean, it is possible to still get an invite without finishing in the top 4, depending on who all comes back next year and next time in Invitation. But you know, it's kind of nice to just win it and not have to think about it. So yeah, this was a good one. It's been a good first 2 games. We should introduce ourselves. I'm Tracy M. With me is Magno, and here we go.
Hello. We're also joined by Matt Ewok Hurt. Matt
That's
Matt
right.
Ewok Hurt.
You got
it. I got it. I always get a little confused.
Also of note, of course they're doing the thing where the diagonals are doing the same thing, so making it more difficult on us commentators and trackers. We did see a lamp in the sanctuary and just 5 rupees in Link's house. So
Yeah, lamp is insane because we have an open Randomizer co-op info share. So
Yep.
we will have to beat 7 crystals and defeat Ganon. And
the lamp will help us. Yeah, the lamp is really nice in Randomizer because some of those dark rooms become absolutely deadly in Randomizer. I've definitely seen seeds where a runner will go into a dark room and try and do it and just keep dying, and then when we see it later with the lamp, we're like, oh yeah, there's like 3 rollers and a yellow spiky ball or something. It's like, yeah, you're not doing that with the lamp without it.
So Agalech is just a piece of heart, and we saw the first death on the Psyduck-Pyschos side. Crackerito took a death at the Uncle Passage, so that will be delayed.
Yeah.
We've seen plenty of fishes so far. Like, I think we saw 3 of them. We could bring them all the way to the bottle merchant and get 21 rupees, full magic, 8 bombs.
Usually a long way to walk, but if there's one in Kakariko. Okay, Eastern Palace is our green pendant, as Boo finds out over at Saha.
Ooh, where we get a nice early pet check from the book we found in the...
Ooh. That is not what you want to see there. Oh, we're not getting half magic today, and we know we're not getting half magic today. And half magic is super nice in these.
Yeah.
But you can't pull ped for half magic.
Like, imagine there's an ice trinix and we don't get
I know.
the magic. Okay, so we saw 2 pendants in the light room.
I see one of the teammates hoping for an ice trine. I guess Sora, please. Oh my god.
So yeah, we have a full boss shuffle as well to the Randomizer. That means we get 3 duplicates, but yeah, 1 boss each and 3 duplicates.
Yep.
So we might get 2 Trinixies in all of the bosses, but maybe we don't even see 1 if it's an independent dungeon. So that also tells us we might not see an Ice Rod, or we might need an Ice Rod, or he might be in pseudo Ice Rod go mode.
I think the Ice Rod is the scariest item in any kind of boss shuffle, because you don't know if you need it, and you may not know that you need it until you start climbing GT. There was a qualifier last spring that had that happen.
Please.
Oh,
I think I finished 25 minutes behind first or something.
Did you get nailed by that one? Oh, I'm so sorry.
Okay, nothing really of value in Kakariko so far. No. We got a shovel.
Yeah, nothing of value is exactly right. We'll see if that shovel turns into anything, hopefully. Boo in Eastern Palace. I just realized we're seeing early Eastern here.
I mean, it's a pendant.
It is a pendant, so yeah, hopefully you don't have to go back. You still check. You know, the compasses will tell us the bosses, so I think it's valuable knowledge to know what boss is here, even if you're never coming back to fight it.
Oh yeah. So if you can rule out a Trinix.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, see, there's those rollers.
And will Boo check it? He got the compass. Not yet, okay.
Yeah, check it, check it, check it.
Okay, there's another shield on the shovel. So yeah, we got nothing.
Yeah, and Boo hasn't gotten the lamp yet, so...
Oh, there is a fish in keg, yeah.
Oh, that's always nice.
Yeah, he's grabbing it. Muftai is grabbing the fish.
Yeah,
I mean, it's 8 bombs, 21 rupees, 10 arrows, full magic.
we're never gonna know anything more about Eastern Palace. No, you're not going back in there. Yeah, Boo didn't have the lamp yet, the free lamp at the sanctuary, and something nasty's in that dark room, so...
Yeah, so that probably means South Shore is our progression.
Yeah, good chance. We're gonna see some of that right now from Bumble.
I mean, Desert could be a thing with that early book.
Yeah, it sure could.
Fire Source book.
Oh,
maybe
look at all these rollers.
maybe
Oh,
a
that's
glove. I was about to say
glove.
we can go.
That gives us a couple items on the mountain we can go get because the glove plus lamp does actually put that in logic. Now it's only 2 items, but that is 2 items.
If we get some kind of weapon, we might be able to kill the desert boss already.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I'd do exactly what Bumble's doing and go do the because he's only got 2 bombs. He doesn't have a weapon, so he can't kill all the mini moldworms. So let's go this way.
Yeah, but then again, he wants a weapon, maybe. Like if there's a sword in Mini Moldum Cave and we get.
He can't get it because he's only got 2 bombs.
Yeah.
so Crackerito will clean that part up. So I like this split up.
Yeah, right. You can like if you get mirror flute mids, you can do the boss later if necessary.
That early book often means go do something at desert.
Oh yeah, there's also a German restream for the German enjoyers if you like the German language. At SpeedGaming Deutsch.
Yeah, really cool when we get those multiple language. Oh, see, there's a hammer. That's 2/3 of our Dark World access.
Dude, what is this? Moldum and Muftai side? Switching lanes from the top, squeezing through. That was on Desert Ledge, or where did you see?
Yeah, Desert Ledge's hammer. And there's your sword, classic sword on Mini Moldworm, or in this case, Mini Moldworm plus Helma's.
Oh, that's a really nice Mini Moldum cave from Crackerito.
Yeah, that was really nice from Crackerito.
That's chain jumps and rollers. Wow. Can you even get past these roller? Yeah, iframes.
Yeah.
That's smart.
Oh my God.
Smart.
Yeah, the iframes from the water will help you out. Oh, there's a moon pearl in here too. Well, that's our Dark World access. Thanks, Desert.
Yep, 2/3 of Dark World access.
And just money at the Ice Rod Cave. Boo is gonna go ahead and find all the goodies over in the desert area. The runners could finish this now, but I don't think you do.
Oh yeah, if you jump in the water, you lose your water walk state. Muftai was thinking about having flippers, maybe.
Mm.
The bonk doesn't end it, but jumping in the water does. Be careful.
Yeah, jumping in the water the wrong way will do it, yeah. And Bumble's gonna get the rest of the stuff out of desert. If nothing else, you don't want to have to come back here to get your big key later. But I don't think you finish this dungeon now.
Did we see the boss?
I don't know that we've gotten a compass yet.
True.
Because it was small key and then Moon Pearl on the torch. So the big key is going to be here. And then the compass will either be in the big chest or on the boss.
And then it's Gyptos and shadows.
No, this is so bad. The shadows are fine if you have a hook shot. They're not so great with a hammer.
Okay, now he gets it. No.
Oh. His timing is rotten.
Yeah. Imagine dying to a cannonball now.
God, careful, Cracker. You know those rollers. Oh my God.
It's so long rollers.
This is where Randomizer just gets silly. Unfortunately, just 20 rupees in Dark Cross, but the Psyduck-Pyschos have the knowledge.
Yeah, it's not like normal sized rollers, it's full screen sized rollers.
Those things are so huge.
So, other than Darkwood access, we don't really have much. Like,
No.
yeah, we don't have anything for Darkwood. So, I guess we split up one village, one hype cave. But, yeah. Might as well go to Catfish without any progression. I mean, without having any items so far. Yeah. So, Bumble decided to skip out on the boss.
Yeah, I just don't think you do it this early. You're well, in Bumble's case, it would have been a hammer landmo. Like, that sounds awful.
Oh, try next even. Okay, later. We checked. We checked.
Yeah. Oh, even better. It's a boss we can't even do.
Okay. So yeah, we need Ice Rod.
I mean, it's nice to know that early, at least, and not have to think, okay, do I need this Ice Rod? If it's in a really awful place, does my teammate need to go get it? I'm not gonna be. No one's gonna be surprised by a GT Trinex.
And I am with Chet here. I think Muftai should just skip out on this room because killing the Gypto just takes forever with this equipment. And since we can't beat or get any more items,
It's. I mean, I get wanting to have the big key now so you can just go to the back when the time comes, but the time you lose getting here later, you probably get back by having a faster fight, like you say.
Yeah. Okay, but wait. Yeah, this is Bumble now going into Darkwood, right?
Yeah, I mean, I would think so.
I mean, Boo will probably just get the sword and then do Darkwood.
Yep, that would be my guess as well.
You want a sword in Randomizer. You just...
Yeah, well, you want a sword with boots. And you want even more so want a sword with boots and Randomizer. Go
nice,
fall down.
Just walk off, it's fine.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, don't use bomb. Oh, you don't have bombs.
Oh, mold worms with hammer are just awful.
I mean, he would survive a few hits. Okay. Okay, Hype Cave, new info.
So just so y'all know, I want to hear... Boo is using a Metroid Dread MSU, and I've got to hear what this sounds like. And right now, it's kind of creepy.
Okay, we got flippers, a mirror, and a Master Sword in Hype Cave.
That's a true Hype Cave. That's like a version 18 Hype Cave.
Yep.
That's pretty impressive.
Oh yeah, and Bumble has like the first glove that got eaten by the system. Okay, so that's pyramid check, and I would assume with the mirror you'd go to digging game, so you can pendant Skullwoods, and red crystals are Thieves Town and Ice. But I guess pyramid is fine as well. Pyramid is super fine. It's mids. I would never have gotten it.
Oh my god. I mean, in co-op, you send someone over here, but you kind of want to wait. It's not ideal. It's like, are we gonna... Okay. For a moment, I thought Bumble was just gonna go, oh, are we gonna do Uncle into Front of Escape? Yeah, we are. And...
So, Crackerito died at the Uncle passage to a red beetle.
Right.
You don't want to have, like, a flute in here and... Yeah.
Doesn't have that much more health, but does have a Master Sword, so...
Yeah, and Boo's taking the route, I would assume. I mean, Muftai can go to the pyramid after.
Yeah, I mean, if this were me playing solo, I'm not getting those mitts for a while.
Yep.
In co-op, yeah, I'd be a little more likely to send someone off that way.
I mean, both want the mirror ASAP.
Yes.
You don't want to leave mirror checks behind.
No,
So it makes sense
absolutely
to
not.
both start high cave here. And yeah.
And then go different directions. We'll see if Mufte goes the other direction. Yeah, that's exactly what he's doing.
And now into pot and never see the mids. Oh. No, we can't go pot. We don't have money.
Not enough money, and bowlless pod sounds like a horrible idea.
And this is the first time we see front of escape, right?
Yep. And Crackerita is going to give us Catfish into Zora, which is really nice to have Mire and Flippers to be able to do all of this stuff.
Wait. Boo's also starting here at Hype Cave. Well, he will be happy about those mids. I thought you would go like Village of Outcast, but that's a fortunate spawn, I guess. So he can just grab the mids now. And we see Catfish check. It's arrows. That's a big find. A bow in the boomerang chest of Hyrule Castle. So that's pot in logic if we can kill the boss.
It's always a big if, but a little less likely that Trinex is going to show up since we already know where there's one of those.
And there's another bow on the Zora ledge. Wait, did we see that before? Maybe that's why Buddhist Man is also going up north. Because they know about the bow. I think Muftai paid Zora before, so they know about the bow, and with the flippers they know they can get it. Oh, I didn't see Cape, actually.
Cape is a really nice safety in... Yeah, I
Oh,
didn't
Zora,
see what that
okay.
was. Was it Zora? Okay.
I guess if you get the bow, you get the cape as well. Oh yeah, and Muftai also has got the flippers. He gets sniped!
Oh no!
Oh no, that's painful. You see his... Why do we have face cam though? Yeah,
Yeah,
the cropping is an idea.
we got people working on the cropping issues. We'll get that fixed as soon as possible. But yeah,
It
it's
was
a little
nice.
bit. You don't normally get to see the faces outside of, like SG Live, so.
But yeah, that's a painful bow.
Okay, so yeah, Bumble's gonna go ahead and go into this. Yeah, go into pod and see what we can do. There's 3 bosses we still can't kill. Obviously, the Trinex is a little less likely, but there could be 2 of them, so not guaranteed. We don't have a hook shot for Argus and Cold Stare. We would need either a Fire Rod or the Bombos medallion.
Yeah, if Muftai happens to go to Hyrule Castle, he would get the other bow. I mean, it's not ideal, but even if there's a bad Vitreous somewhere, you really want those silvers. But yeah, that bow sucks for now.
Oh, look at those rollers. Careful. How is it the rollers can go over the island and over the water? Like, the physics don't work. Alright, we have Mufte in Thieves Town now. Thieves Town is kind of a weird dungeon in Boss Shuffle because the back of Thieves Town becomes kind of a big, long left side swamp.
Yes.
And
because most
we
of
may
the
not
time
go there.
it's literally for 2 items, right?
Yeah, well, I didn't see if we got a compass or a map. We did get the small key. So it is at most 2 items, I think.
Yeah.
Because it's only one. We're gonna. I could never catch the.
I
I
think
didn't
he
even
didn't.
see. I don't
He
think
didn't
he's
have the
got the
compass.
compass. Yeah, he was just checking to see if he had the compass. But you just go do this and see what you got.
Now you
it's
probably want a bow,
doable.
right?
Well, you got a cape. You could cape up and use that. And of course, without the goo, it's not. You could just do this. It's slow, but it'll work. Apparently, we got a map check over on. Looks like on Bumble's side, and it's a Helma.
Vanilla, okay.
Yep, this is where you really want the bow, is this stage. But Muftai doing a good job with that eyeball. Just a lot of hits.
Was Muftai down to half a heart? Because the Octorok shot only did half a heart. So he must have been really low in the Zora area.
He does get a crystal out of it, so that's good. So we got Boo in pod. I assume he's got the bow. We've got a lot of people behind the scenes fixing the cropping. Shout outs to all the people that have come in and fixed that for us. And I know Maddie, our tracker, was helping them out a little bit, so. And we got one tracker, so huge shout outs to Maddie Walker for doing the MVP duties for today. Tracking is hard. Tracking 4 people is much harder.
I was about to think here, Bumble on the cracking floor. Do we kill the red beetle in time? Because they are so tanky and the floor is disappearing.
Oh, it's so bad. Yeah, I mean, it's good it's not key sanity here, because, like, hammer jumps are really awful in Randomizer and sometimes just not doable. And Crocker just took a death to the beetle in Thieves Town, so that's not ideal. But it was just the very beginning, so.
Yeah, Crackerito is no friends with the red beetles.
Yeah. We got a Smith turn-in over on Muftai's side.
I mean, we got the mirror, we got the book, got a hammer. We can do all of it.
We can do all of it pretty quickly. And no one's pod is going to be short because we have a big key in the dark maze.
I mean, the bow is basically just for the Palace of Darkness boss, since Randomizer.
Yep, that's right. That's right.
So,
Bumble, you already opened that. Alright, let's see what the Smith has. Just money.
if Bombos wasn't pod, I assume Bumble has it. Yeah.
Oh yay, we have ice pals available without a fire rod.
And without Samaria.
And without Samaria. Alright, and without a hook shot. Hookless, caneless, fire rodless, ice pals. Everybody's favorite.
It looks like Crackerito also hasn't gotten the bow. He has the bow. Okay.
No, he's got the bow. He's got 24 arrows, so he's going to do as much of this as he can with the sword spins. But I think he could switch. You could switch to your bow now, and then just make sure you leave 8 arrows for the end of the fight. But these should be softened up enough so you can get some of them with the other 16 arrows you have.
Right, he got the bow from Escape. Oh, that's scary. I think you're one hit on 3 hearts to one of those smaller eyeballs.
I think you're right, because we have no male upgrades, or at least Crackerito has no male upgrades. And Boo down to 1 heart, which means he'll probably just Death Warp instead of mirroring. Assuming he makes it. to at least get the big key. Okay, last eyeball finished. We can switch to arrows for sure now.
Oh yeah, and in some enemy room where there are like 6 or 7, 8 enemies, you just use bombos because
Yeah, it's just exactly what Bumble just did, and I totally agree with that play.
there might be Gyptos or really big tanks, Hinoxes, the red jellies that takes like 3 hits.
Yep.
Oh, but 5 hearts hammer is also a spicy fight if you like you're a 3 hit.
Careful, Bumble. Ah!
Oh,
We're fine.
We're fine.
Everything's fine. Never mind that a dead Trinex is lying on top of us.
ooh, and that's a really nice safety on the boss, the bug net. You want to catch fairies if possible.
Okay, I missed the check there from Crackerito in Skullwoods. Now again, we don't really want to kill this boss because it's a pendant, but the knowledge will help us eliminate who's where.
I mean, do we really have to eliminate things? We have to beat Swamp, so we need a hookshot, and we have to beat a Trinex. So basically, we need all the items.
That's true. We definitely need all the items.
We need a flute for Maya. Yeah.
Now, some unknown medallions. Maybe the seed could be kind to us and just let us have double bombos. It'd be nice, you know?
Who doesn't like a Maya medallion hunt, right? Oh, that's a medallion. Okay. And Specrock Ether. Amos and Skywoods, okay.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, slow rom.
Yeah, yeah, we're towards the end of Slow Rom's life. It would seem, because once League is going to be, to my knowledge, the last tournament to use it that way. So. But I'll tell you, the Helma fight, the first time I did Helma on a fast ROM, it was a little scary. Helma and Trinex. Yeah, Helma and Trinex are the two where you really notice it the most, especially at the beginning.
I think not in terms of dangerousness, but in terms of nice to have fast ROM is Argos, because you can just have a nice rhythm with the hookshot and don't be slowed down by lag.
Right. Oh, that's speaking of Argus, he's in Eastern.
Okay, I mean it's a pendant. It's alright. We don't.
Yeah, we might not be facing any Argai. Because I mean we still need the hook shot because we still have to do Swamp Palace, and Swamp Palace you still need the hook shot to get to the back. But yeah, this is Psyduck-Pyschos' first time into this area. The only thing really of use is that blue mail.
Yes, we do know Pedestal because we got a book very early in the forest. It's half magic on Ped.
Yeah, it's reasonable to ask about Pedestal when runners have books. When runners don't have books, I get a little. It's a little odd, but we had the book very, very early. One of the teams did check it, and there's a half magic sitting there that we're just never going to get. Nice tempered sword over on East Death Mountain there at Spiral Cave though.
Oh yeah, in Randomizer you want every sword. Like even if there's a nice accessible, slightly out of the way gold sword, you go grab it.
Unfortunate that Boo is in Ice Palace without said sword.
I mean, the dungeon itself might be okay. We got bombos, and the boss might be just a free, like Mothula or something. Wait. I mean, no, you could use bombs for those green pickles. But
Yeah. Yeah, I
I
mean,
was
it's not
like,
so bad.
can you
We got...
be stun weapon locked?
I mean, honestly, I don't think they should put those guys in rooms because there was a very in Mystery Week back when Mystery Week was still a thing. Back in season 3, there was an infamous race where they rolled Randomizer with standard mode, and one of those buzz blobs held a key.
Okay.
And you couldn't kill it with the fighter sword, so the runners had to find something to drop a bomb in order to kill them. So, it was quite epic. But that is, I think, among the reasons we don't do a Mystery Week anymore.
I mean, Boo has blue mail, but only on 6 hearts in Ice Palace without the Samaria or Hookshot.
I mean, yeah, this is such an awful loadout. I think he's got a small key, so he can just go to the right side easily enough. Doesn't have to do any weird bomb jump shenanigans.
And we've seen
silvers.
We've seen in the Randomizer of the last invitational round, there might be some enemies in the next room that cause the bomb jump to fail.
Yeah,
but not in this case.
Yeah, this is actually an easier one than usual because you don't have the fire bar.
I think there was a floating skull in this room, so you couldn't bomb jump because it messed up with the bomb jump. Yeah. But yeah, we see a hookshot cave here. With those spikes, I don't think we see a hover.
Oh, yeah, maybe. Yeah, that looks like it looks really difficult. I mean, as if I know how to hover. I do not. The hookshot does need to show up though, because we do need to do Swamp Palace. It's like we're gonna see Spike Cave here. In logic with that cake plus the bottle for the magic extension.
Oh yeah, and chat, if you see something, an item a runner has, just feel free to say it, because tracking 4 runners alone is so hard. And dealing with all the restream stuff, like cropping, fixing, other stuff. So yeah, just feel free. Okay, but where is our next progression? Muftai did the Dark Mountain.
Yeah.
We saw already half of Ice Palace.
Yeah, it could still be ice.
I mean, we can dip Swamp without a hookshot.
Yeah, everybody's favorite, Hookless Swamp.
Oh, Crackerito has a hammer.
Oh, this that spike ball did not want Crackerito to get through. This has been a pretty nasty. This you know, the Randomizer enemy sets sometimes are not that bad, and then other times you get rollers everywhere and yellow spike balls everywhere, and this one's kind of been more of the latter.
Okay, and Muftai is gonna get his bow. Probably to...
Yeah, I don't think Clown College knows about the other bow.
Yeah, they don't know, but I think he wants Bombos as well, and Bombos was in pod, and to get that you already are in pod, you might as well beat it.
Exactly. Now, let's see if we get a map check that's compassed. Oh, looks like it is a moth. Okay, that's not so bad with the. That's okay. I've only got Master Sword. This is fine. That'll be fine for moth. We'll kill him very quickly. Moth outside of his normal room is just not very hard. Although at 2 hearts, it's still a little scary. Just especially rooms like this. Oh my god.
Yeah, we get hit. Oh, he almost got hit by the freezer.
Oh, it's so bad.
Wait.
Yeah, the freeze doors. Yeah, the freeze doors don't get randomized. Oh, okay. He's gonna go get fairies. Very smart. I approve of this decision.
You don't want to die in Ice Palace.
No, especially with the boss being moth. You grab one into your bottle, grab one to heal, and now we come back to this room, and it's still awful. But hey, I can take it now.
I think Boo was just pixels away from dying to that freezer.
Yep, I think you're right.
And in this room particular, you want to wait just a second longer to see if there's a wall master.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you are in the grabbing animation of that stone, you can't undo it. Like, you just get grabbed.
I've definitely seen that happen to a number of people.
And yeah, moth is a joke. But not the answer.
Nope. Ice Palace, not the answer. I imagine one of Bumble and Crackerita will head over there relatively soon, but the whichever teammate and Mufte, I don't imagine are going to be doing Ice Palace anytime soon.
No, we wait for Zamaria then.
Yep.
What's left? Can we do Spike Cave? I think we
saw Spike Cave on, I want to say Mufte did? Whoever was on the mountain. Yeah, we saw Spike Cave. It was nothing.
What else? Is it Swamp?
It's kind of starting to look like Swamp has something.
I mean, we saw Smith Chain, we saw Skullwoods from, I think, the Psyduck-Pyschos.
Yep, we saw Catfish and Zora.
Oh, both Red Crystals done. Yeah, that's a thing.
Okay, yeah, could be Pyramid Fairy.
Boo could go Thieves Town. Back of Thieves Town is a thing.
Back of Thieves Town. Chad asking if Ice Palace was in Logic. I did not see what keys were where. I do know the first chest had a small key.
Yeah, so the first key.
I did not see where the big key was, and that's kind of the biggest telltale sign.
So the boss had an item for at least, so it's not Samaria
Not
locked.
Samaria blocked.
Yeah, I don't know where the big key was.
Yeah, I mean this isn't a catch-all, but typically if the big key is available, that means hook locked, and if the big key is not available, then it's not hook locked. But that doesn't cover every scenario.
I mean, we don't really get information because there was nothing behind it. It would really be interesting if there was like a fire rod in there behind the hook shot or something.
Yeah, and as expected, Crackerito is heading into Ice Palace right now.
But yeah, I think Back of Thieves Town and Red Bomb are the two things, plus the Swamp Dip.
Plus the Hookless Swamp. I mean, I'm doing either of those two things before I'm doing Hookless Swamp.
Yes. Especially in a co-op. You don't want to do the slowest thing first.
Yeah, our bottom runners are the ones that haven't done Thieves Town already. So Boo and Bumble, I imagine, would go do Thieves Town and do the back.
Yeah.
And then you can send... Crackerito will have the red crystal from Ice, so that's an easy call for him to go do the big bomb. Now, a little more difficult for Clown College because neither one of them has both crystals, but I think you send Boo to do it. You have Boo do Thieves Town into the red crystal. Unfortunately, you can't quite split that up.
Yeah, you don't want to say, Muftai, go rush Ice Palace
without
Samaria.
When there's just nothing else there.
And they still have the front of escape, so...
Yeah, ideally, Boo would do that with the turn-in, but... that may not
We
be
get
practical
everything
at
on
this point.
Boo's side.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Boo should do this. And Boo should also do this.
Right? I think this is co-op. And gets the bad news that we're not getting half magic.
Wait, and we're not getting the Thieves Town crystal.
Now that surprises me. I thought he would go straight to that. But, you know, he did... It's kind of slow to walk back, so maybe he just runs there. I don't know if this is faster than going back through Skull Woods. I know that what you can do, what I do see runners do a lot, is if they do that ped check, they're already in the light world, they just walk back to the portal that way. But
Yeah, they
a
walk
lot of
down,
times, yeah, but a lot of times that's without boots and or without myths. So this can't be that much slower. Yeah, Mufte just gutting out all the enemies there, not using any of those. It doesn't have the magic for the medallion, so.
I mean, literally, Boo should just finish the game. True. Yeah, right?
I mean, that's the thing. That's how the game works, right? Oh, have we seen Hera yet? We got Bumble and Hera right now, because Hera's a pendant. There's also
I don't
green.
think
There's also
so.
green. Yeah, there's also green pendant Eastern. So there's at least, I don't know if there's an item on the boss, but there's definitely an item behind the boss.
Or
So
did we get
have
like
some
one
awful
item?
checks.
Did we get like one item in the front and then Muftai bailed without hookshot? I don't know.
Yeah, well, remember, I think it was Boo that was in, whoever was in Eastern on Clown College's side, didn't have the lamp and died in the dark room going after the small key. So. It's usually the easiest dark room in the game is not the easiest dark room in the game anymore when you have to go through whatever Randomizer decides to throw at you.
In retrans or retro modes, it's the easiest dark room in the game because you can just go left and spend.
Yeah, you just skip it if
an
you
extra
want.
key.
Yeah, you don't even need to grab the small key if you don't want to.
Oh, that's nice having silver arrows here.
Yeah,
Maybe
it's kind of
Muftai
yeah. You could.
the
I like
boss?
I like that you can just. That's two. By the way, that's two Vitreouses. Vitreii? Yeah, we don't have to
Yep.
worry about anymore. Also cool that you can fire those silver arrows from the top.
Yeah, from outside the arena.
Yep. PSA though, don't use bombos on cold stare from the top.
Oh, you got a glitch Vitreous because
Yeah, I think the arrows do something funny. Like put bosses in their wrong places and things happen.
maybe
Okay,
it's
but we
because
can
he
still
killed
kill it.
many of them outside the arena and the last
Yeah,
one
maybe.
I don't know why.
I mean, you might as well grab that.
Yeah,
You never
but that
know.
was
I mean, normally, there's a good enough item on Ped that if you accidentally end up with 3 pendants, maybe you grab it because Skullwoods is your last one. I don't know.
Oh right. Yeah, just kill a helicopter and Skywoods for half magic.
I know, right? Sounds awful. Although I know chat would be very excited to see a helicopter. Everybody's favorite. Meanwhile, Boo is in Thieves Town finishing up the Argus here. Or, not the Argus, the Vitreous here.
I mean,
gotta go back in and check it though, don't you?
I think they want to split like Boo does back off Thieves Town after the boss, and Muftai goes for Red Bomb, since it looks like this is progression anyway.
Oh yeah, because Muftai is in Ice Palace. Okay.
I mean, if you don't need the right setting, you can just go mode Ice Palace. The bomb jump isn't too bad. I mean,
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
a little
in
bit
go
faster,
mode.
but yeah.
Yeah, in go mode, it's only like 15 seconds, give or take a little bit difference to not do Icebreaker. It's just harder.
Yeah, but Crackerito is also doing that. Wait, wasn't
Crackerito.
Bumble also in Ice Palace?
No, Bumble hasn't done Ice Palace yet
Okay,
at all.
okay.
I think this is gonna be Bumble doing back at Thieves Town. So yeah, just the way things are split up is a little bit more efficient for the Psyduck-Pyschos. Just got kind of lucked into. Having the person that did ice be the person with that had already done Thieves Town. But I think we're gonna see a Crackerito big bomb turn in right now.
I think we had the small key in the front, and Boo didn't grab the key from the. I think Boo made a mistake here.
Oh, you need that small key to do everything. Unless, I mean, you could get lucky.
Could get lucky.
I mean, there could be a map or a compass in the chest upstairs. But yeah, no small key. You can go downstairs and do this in a... There's 2 items downstairs. I would go do that first. Or maybe he just dies. He's gone to 1 heart and just starts over and gets the small key. I don't know. I don't want anyone to die.
I mean, he got a fairy.
Oh, gosh. Oh, that's true. So the dying wouldn't actually do that for him.
But yeah, that's also a reason to skip the back of Thieves Town in Randomizer, because the rooms are so bad and slow.
Oh, I know. They're just...
Oh, wow. Sunprize Fairy? Really?
That's... You know, we don't need powders much. Boo, remembering that you don't have to open the floor there.
It looks like we got a blue powder ring.
I wonder if Crackerito will go get those silver arrows after turning this big bomb in. Do you remember how deep that bow was?
Crackerito got only the escape bow.
Oh, it's an escape? Okay.
Yeah, the boomerang chest of escape.
Oh,
Crackerito hasn't gotten the Zora bow.
Gotcha. A bottle that we can fill and get anything? Nah, I mean, fairy's not bad.
See, it really wants to give you fairies.
It does. We have stun prize fairies, we have bottles, fairies in bottles, and from the pyramid fairy we have all sorts of things.
Yeah, Bumble forgot to pick up the key for now, and Boo definitely forgot to pick up that key.
Yeah.
And there is an item, and he will bonk the door. Oh no, there's an item in it.
Oh no.
Now he's praying for Mufte to get progression in the weapon, but he doesn't. We saw it on Crackerito's side.
It's a bottle. That's all it is.
Oh no, that's double walk.
I think at this point, don't you just mirror because it's the front that you're missing?
But if you mirror, you can't go. Yeah, you mirror, right? Oh no.
I think you mirror here.
Yeah, or just go right? He was.
God.
Wait.
I don't leave Thieves Town very. I'll just mirror, Boo. Please.
Oh, you know how this door opens. You do it all the time. Oh no.
Oh, you still. What is he doing?
He has to grab it. I mean, they didn't check escape yet, but this chest has progression.
I mean, unless it's swamp.
Oh, you can go back a quick way. Oh yeah, swamp.
Okay. No, he has. Okay, he has a key now. I don't know how.
Maybe I would say
just. He got it, but he's got it, so it's all fine. It's
yeah,
all
he went back for it. Yeah.
Oh god, I didn't see him get to the front though, so I don't know which key was missing. And it's just all that for a piece of heart.
Should have just skipped it and stick to. Just the hookless swamp.
Oh, he skipped a pot key. Okay, I see. He had skipped a pot key, not the one in the front.
Yeah. One of those hookless swamp seeds.
It's starting to look that way, because we don't have that much left.
Wait, where's Boo going? Saving the old man from here? Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if Clown College. I don't think it's done. Oh, there are the silvers for Mufte in the boomerang chest. Okay.
And now they're like, uh-oh, could have had that bow hours ago.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we got a green pendant. No, we can't kill Argus.
No, we can't kill Argus. It's not. I mentioned that before, but no, we can't do green pendant. You're right. It's an Argus in Eastern, so that is not the answer. No.
So hookshot and hookless swamp for green pendant.
Yeah. Oh, that sounds awful. I mean, hookshot would let us finish swamp and let us do hookshot cave. That's about it.
I think Boo's going for Hera now.
Yeah, I think that sounds right.
But yeah, Psyduck-Pyschos are the first ones into Swamp, and this gotta be progression now. We get everything now.
All right, so here's a powder check. I don't know if we've done this yet. I don't
Oh,
know where
no.
that powder was.
On the mountain.
Ah, okay. It's a blue cane. Wrong color, game. We've already got Cape.
Yeah, it's gotta be Swamp, I think, and then it would be the Psyducks in the lead.
Very likely, yeah. And powder apparently was Super Bunny. Thank you, chat. Oh, yeah, there's the Eastern Big Key. I want to say Psyduck-Pyschos got over there when they did their Eastern dip, but I don't know for sure.
I'm also not sure. But this is Muftai now also going into Swamp. So yeah, the dying in Zora area and the Thieves Town small key mishap, definitely the big ones so far. But yeah, Muftai was in Hera, but just the front apparently.
Yeah, it's not unusual that you just do like these 2 checks here because they're relatively quick. And then, you know, in a pendant situation, not finish it. Now, we don't have the big key yet, so it could be right side big key for the big chest. That's always fun. Or there could be progression in the big chest after we beat the dungeon, which is really awful.
Oh, Fire Rod and Swamp. Okay, maybe I would just.
I think we've seen. Oh, in Swamp, yeah, it could be. Yeah, I mean, if you don't get hookshot, you can't. You have to leave, right?
I mean, Fire Rod doesn't do much. It's just
it lets us kill. It lets us kill the Skullwoods boss.
Nice.
Oh gosh.
Wait, Fire Rod is pedestal. We can get half magic.
Yeah, I know, right?
No, we can't get a hookshot. Okay, we can't kill these then.
Yeah, we could do TR stuff with that Fire Rod. That's true. But not without a cane. Yeah, I didn't see exactly where this Fire Rod that Crackerito has even was.
I think in Compass chest, below the big chest.
No, he's the second one into Swamp, though. Oh, no. Yeah, because it's Bumble. Never mind. It's not Cracker that has it. It's Bumble that has it. He's the second one into Swamp, so it's wherever Bumble went. Don't know. Oh, hook shot. Oh,
Okay.
so bad. Hook shot in left side Swamp. It's a good thing that for whatever reason, and I don't know why this is, most people jump down to the left side first. Which is good, because that's the hook shot.
I mean, it's quicker, right?
Is it? I don't know. I've legit never heard of
It's
anyone
at least
checking
quicker
it.
to get to an item. Like when you drop, you are next to the chest, and the right side you have to go one more room.
Oh, okay. It is Crackeria that has the fire rod, and that's why Bumble's following him in. Okay. And Boo showing off the wonders of the cape with lots of sword swings. It's a very slow fight, but it's a very safe fight.
Oh yeah, it's a Specky-proof seat. Hook shot behind that.
Every once in a while. Yeah, Boo the only one without silvers on either side, so. Yeah, can't do Specky, can't do Diver Down for the left side, like all the little strats, you can't do them.
I mean, you could do left side diver down. I think it saves If you do
You
it
can't, 'cause
perfectly,
you-
4 seconds. So
You can't without a key because you can't open this room.
yeah, but you can still like
Oh yeah. Oh, I see what you're saying. You can
and then
hit the
it's
switch
minimal
and go all the
time
way around.
saved.
Yeah.
Have to get it on the first try, and then it's minimal time saved.
Mm-hmm. All right, Boo can be our fourth runner, our third runner on Tempered Sword. Crackerito has not gotten the Spiral Cave Tempered, and we do have a Landmo fight in the back of Swamp. Oh, well, okay. Swamp living up to its reputation today. As we get a sword on the Swamp Landmos.
Okay,
Which
so we
means
don't need.
Crackerito can just skip the gold sword if he wants to. Although you might pick it up if you can find a reasonable way to path it in, because you know we still have a Trinex to kill. The Cold Stare could decide to show up. Actually, a Cold Stare at the top of GT, having that gold sword is definitely useful. And Cold Stare likes to hang out there, because it's one of the bosses that can. So yeah, just go to Hoko Swamp. Everything's there.
Okay, and 55 minutes in, we basically just need Ice Rod, Flute, and Zamaria.
Yeah, we do need that ice rod because there is a Trinex hanging out over in desert.
So there's still plenty of items, but I think the Psyduck-Pyschos do have a substantial lead here, having done the Swamp play a lot sooner.
Yeah. They are up let's see. 6 crystals to 6 to 6. Just that Bumble is little low. Mufte is about to finish Swamp, so it's a little hard to judge based on crystals. It's definitely not over yet. There's still enough things missing that things could change.
Yeah, it looks like Bumble still has to do Ice Palace.
Yeah, that sounds right. Now, his Ice Palace will be really quick, and he probably doesn't even do it until Kane to Samaria.
Yeah, I think Clown College did a little bit focus too much on the red bomb because they rushed the same
Yeah.
dungeons.
Yeah, so they could both do it, and then it turned out not to be the answer.
Yeah, so Bumble hasn't done Ice Palace. I also looked at his tracker again, and I didn't really see him there. So yeah, having done Ice Palace is a plus for Clown College.
Yeah, I think Crackerito's gonna head into Turtle Rock. No, wait, we still need a cave. Never mind. We do Hookshot Cave. This is Hookshot Cave. That's what we're gonna do. Maybe Hookshot Cave has the Kane to Samaria.
Yeah, I mean, Hookshot doesn't really open much, except Hookshot Cave and the Green
Yeah.
Pendant.
Yeah, the Fire Rock gives us the back of Skull Woods, which is a pendant, so that's not... Yeah, our progression kinda not great. Crackerito... Okay, what was in here that Crackerito's coming for? Oh, Quake. The just in case we don't know that we do or don't need this. But you'd hate to be the one checking out Misery Mire and find out that, whoops, I need that.
It's quick enough to just get it.
Yep.
Also, there was Ether inside Spectacle Rock, so this route gives you the 2 remaining pendants.
Yep.
And you definitely do need Ether, so...
Yeah, we're gonna open up Turtle Rock right now, but we're not gonna go in it. And if he wants, he can get that gold sword at the end of this route. Unless, you know, if Kane shows up, you just do Turtle Rock, but... Mufte having just finished up Hookshot Cave. Looks like there's nothing there.
So hovering that sooner would have saved the mountain trip, I guess.
I guess.
But, I mean, hovering is really hard, and I don't think
Right.
Mufte is that consistent to just pull it off for all the chests.
And it's a little scary if you pull it off for 2 chests and not the third one, because then you're just leaving one item behind. And if that's the answer at some point, when do you go back for it?
And there was a spike, like, you have to have a
Yeah,
pixel perfect hover.
Yeah. Okay, we are going to get Eastern Palace from Bumble. We're going to finish that off and see if Green Pendant gives us anything. You know, like I said, we're not going to get that half magic, but imagine if the answer is, I don't know if there's an item on the Skullwoods boss, but if that is the answer, you're right there. You can pull it.
Might as well pull it. I mean, if Bumble does the boss here, which I think, it's not too far out of the way if you have to kill the Skywoods boss to just get half magic. Yeah.
I think that's a little much if it's just for half magic. If you end up
but
killing...
let's say we do Eastern boss and it's nothing, and then progression is on. Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Then you would grab it, yes.
That's the accidental 3 pendants. But I think Crackerito is just gonna go ahead and do the skull. So Crackerito won't be getting half magic because you don't.
Bye bye.
I mean that gets a little out of the way to come back here if you have to do both these things.
But if like one holds flute and the other one ice rod, you have to.
I mean, yeah, the game has its jokes. Yeah, that is it's certainly not impossible. All right, big key chest of Eastern. I think it's new to us. Oh, that's
oh
a
no!
Oh, that's so bad. Hopefully somebody from Clown College goes there next.
Well, that's something you could have had before ice on both runners.
Yeah, Clown College probably would have if it wasn't for that dark room.
And that is also a turtle rock. We probably don't need an ice rod for it, so that would have been like just a free dungeon as well.
Yep.
So. That's the thing. And suddenly we just need 2 things for go mode.
Yep. In co-op, at 1 hour, that's... I mean, I've seen these co-op races give us go mode in like 20 minutes. That's a long go mode for this mode. Does keep the race interesting, though. And having silvers for this fight is much better. Armos on a conveyor, not the most fun thing in the world. And it's just 20 rupees, so it looks like, he's not even gonna grab the pendant. So no one's getting half magic. Which we, kind of what we said earlier.
Yeah, it's just 20 rupees. Yeah.
So Crackerito's gonna go get that Canis Amaria. I think it looks like Boo and Mufte are both converging on Eastern, realizing that's probably the answer. I imagine one will leave with the cane, the other one might finish it off. I don't know. The timing is not great between the two of them because they're gonna be hitting it at the same time. Whereas by the time Crackerito has that cane, Psyduck-Pyschos is gonna know whether this green pendant matters. And they'll both be in Turtle Rock soon. Nope. Okay, so yeah, Psyduck-Pyschos now knows green pendant doesn't matter. Crackerito will go get the cane. Somebody's gonna go to Turtle Rock. I imagine Bumble heads over to Turtle Rock. Yeah, he's starting over at the mountain.
I mean, if the rest is just on the way, and I say on the way, we have seen everything. So
yeah,
basically,
the answer's just gotta be in here. Yeah. The ice rock doesn't have to be in here, but I think the flute does, because I think that's the only thing we haven't done is flute stuff.
It's not like, oh, Clown College could like make up sometime if there's something on Catfish. We've seen Catfish and Smith Chain, and it's just.
Did they not go to the big key chest? They're both heading to the back.
Oh no. Maybe it's a 50-50 for the last item, and they. I didn't see if the boss had anything.
I want to say, yeah, I think the boss does have. I don't understand why you'd both rush the boss. Send
And not
someone
like.
to the big key chest.
And not Skywoods. The boss had also an item.
Yeah, well, one of them did Skullwoods. Yeah, Mufte has it marked on the chart,
right.
even though it didn't pick up the pendant, but that's not really a big deal.
I think because they think if there's progression in the big key chest, they lost anyway. I guess it's a smart call.
In co-op, I don't like it in a regular mode. I could see it in co-op. There's two of you. Send someone to the big key chest. Because now you're just gonna have to run back in to get it. Yes, it wasn't. They're both, and it's both items. Both were items. That was 20 rupees done.
Yeah.
The simultaneous artist skills there.
Watch simultaneous green pendant turn in.
Yep, and it's gonna be very sad simultaneous.
If you commit this hard, you. Yep, that's double green pendant.
Mm-hmm.
So at this point, Flute kind of has to be in Turtle Rock, with the Ice Rod then in Mire area, or both in Turtle Rock.
Yeah, but look at.
And they save in crit? Do they have other stuff?
I don't know. Maybe they did get it and we just missed it? God, please tell me. Well, wait, but Mufte is not starting in.
Wait, what's left for them?
Have we done Graveyard Ledge? That's the only thing I can think of that we maybe haven't seen. They've done Hookshot Cave. I don't know what else. Like, Boo has to have the cane. There's nothing else here. We must have just missed them picking it up.
Is Mufte checking Lumberjack again? They did check it early.
Yeah, we saw a Lumberjack on both sides. Confirming it is a piece of. Have they not done these checks?
No, Mufte did.
Yeah, I thought so. Oh, yeah, Moogle, maybe you're right. Suggesting maybe they miscounted Eastern? Oh, that could be a problem. Alright, meanwhile, we haven't found the flute yet over in Turtle Rock.
Or we might just get the Ice Rod on Laser Bridge.
Yeah, you know, it could be the Ice Rod and I'm trying to remember. I don't think there's another item in Desert, but I'm not sure. We got a Moonpearl on the torch.
Moonpearl on the torch, yes, and the compass in the big chest.
Yes, and you know, maybe there is an item over there. I don't think there was anything in. It might have been a map in the chest before the big key chest. All right, Boo's. Yeah, both runners are now heading back to Eastern, so they're gonna find that cane of Samaria. Okay, Mimic Cave. That would be a classic location for a go mode item. Well, a semi-go mode item. We do need two things. But just a bottle.
I mean, that's also nice in co-op if one of the runners saw what was in lava chest, the other one can just skip it.
Yep.
Because Turtle Rock, he can really skip a key.
There it is. Yeah, Crackerito's gonna be able to skip right into the big chest, but we're still missing Ice Rod, so we cannot just skip Laser Bridge.
I mean, if there's no Trinex, we could beat the boss, so might as well beat this crystal.
Yeah, but you don't want to go back to Laser Bridge for an Ice Rod.
Oh no.
So you have to check it. right, we got both our Psyduck-Psycho runners have their flutes. Move to about to find the Canis Amaria in the big key chest. And there it is. A little unfortunate that the early on, I think it was Boo that was in here early. And the big issue was didn't have the lamp, and like I say, those dark rooms. Sometimes they're fine, and sometimes they're. I mean, it's Randomizer, so sometimes they're not.
I mean, with boots, it's a good opening to go Zahasrara and Pendant Eastern, I guess. But if there's a lamp in Randomizer just in the first chest of saying,
yeah, just get it. Okay,
just go get it.
Okay, so we have an ice right here. We do not.
It's a little bit sad that basically that cost the race at minute 4 or something.
Okay, so we have a blind here in Turtle Rock.
So yeah, I mean, blind is not easy if it's off script. Let's hope Crackerito also has some kind of invulnerability, but I guess we get fairies and stuff.
Oh, okay, yeah, because for Bumble, he's got Cane. He's blue Cane on blind, makes it pretty easy if you need it. Yeah, you're right.
I'm pretty sure Crackerito did throw the bottle in the red bomb well, so definitely a fairy, I think.
And use some Canis Amaria strats. I approve.
So yeah, that's basically one Turtle Rock ahead, because both of the Clown College runners just entered it, and the Psyduck-Pyschos both just beat. A double Turtle Rock ahead. That's gonna be really hard to make up when you go by average time. Yeah, and the split between the Clown College players is not ideal for the second runner to be able to skip the things. So. Yeah, both sides had a small key.
Yeah, you have to get both. So. And I like how the chain chomp just kind of moved from its normal home in this next room to the room before. This room becomes very easy without chain chomps in it, most of the time. Yeah, simultaneous flute activations over on the Psyduck-Psycho side.
Yeah, I think Turtle Rock is the only dungeon that gets a lot easier. Ice Palace just gets annoying with all these different kind of enemies. Like 7 different... Yeah.
I mean... Turtle Rock doesn't always get easier, but it doesn't ever get harder, right? Whereas you get like something like Eastern Palace, you know. Yeah, the lampless rail chain can be quite the thing. And yeah, I like the way Psyduck-Psychos are splitting things up. They're going to send Crackerito into the Mire area because we need to find the big key there. And that way, and Bumble's going to go ahead and finish up Ice Palace that way. When Bumble comes over to Mire, he'll know exactly where to go to get that big key.
Yeah.
Not entirely sure what he's looking for in Mire Shed. Oh, we're still looking for an ice rod. So yeah, he's gonna go do that stuff. Looks like he's gonna go ahead and do. I might have just done Mire. Well,
I mean, if you get
these
the
checks
ice
are
rod,
pretty quick. Yeah, these checks are really quick, and then you can have a faster Misery Mire. So it makes sense to do these.
A potential Go Mode Mire. Oh god. That's,
oh god. Why game? Why? Oh my god. Okay, so what you can do if you want is
you turn that in, right?
You could turn in. I would turn in right away, but I would give myself a mirror portal in front of Misery Mire. But this is fine too.
Yeah. I mean, 2 mirror transitions less. That's fine. But you're forcing yourself to do this now. Instead of, Ice Rod is just before the big key or something. I mean, you can get a potion. Oh, it's Ice Rod. Okay.
It's just Ice
you can
Rod.
go Mode Maya.
Yeah, now we can. Well, yeah, Crackerito will be able to go mode Mire, except for he'll have to find the big key. Bumble will just be able to grab the big key wherever it is and go mode it completely and totally. All right, Boo just got the flute. But they're still gonna be looking in Turtle Rock in case the ice ride decides to show up here. We know it won't be there, and it does turn out to be Bombos here for Misery Mire, so we didn't need that Quake.
So, yeah, now we can really go mode Misery Mire. Let's save the big keys in the first chest. That could also be sometime. Sorry. Clown College is. Oh god, I have to cough.
It's okay. Yeah, both runners at Laser Bridge at the same time. Also not ideal, but looks like... Oh, careful. 3.5 hearts. Not great. There's the small key. Oh, take the safety door, please. Okay, or use the cape. That's fine, too. Okay, let's see where this small key decides to end up. Or, sorry, this big key decides to end up. Not here. I wonder if they'll send Bumble to do desert first while Crackerito continues to look for this big key. And I did not see the boss. Like, so hard to see when they do those map checks.
Yeah, I didn't see it as well.
But yeah, I would send Bumble into desert. Just finish. You have to do both. Let Crackerito find the big key, and then you don't have to... He also needs to get the ice rod, so...
Yeah, right. Get Ice Rod first.
Crackerito low on magic, because we can't get half magic. Ah, big key is in... I mean, it's not God Mire, but, you know, close enough. Bumble will just be able to steal the small key and walk over there. And we'll get our flute activations on Clown College's side.
I think with that Zamaria placement, we could have had Turtle Rock much sooner. We could have had like a really dead last location hookshot because that didn't lock anything.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, the hookshot wasn't quite last location because no one went that deep into Eastern, but it was pretty close. Now, if you do Eastern before you do Hookle Swamp, then...
I mean, Bumble stopped at 1 out of 3 items and didn't go to the... Bumble didn't die.
No, he didn't. I want to say, I wonder if he saw that it was an Argus and just said, I'm not going to bother with this because, you know, that's an item I can't get in the green pendant, and then...
Yeah, some kind of... I got one item, yeah. I'm good.
Yeah.
One and gone.
You have chickens in the entry to Misery Mire. Oh, hey! It was a good thing we went and got that ice rod.
Oh! Oh, no!
Oh, please, no. Boo, go check checkerboard. Oh, no.
Adding thought to injury.
I mean, they're already behind, but that hurts. That really hurts. Oh my god.
Yeah, Desert is a try next, but This is also a Trinex.
I know. Well, we won't be seeing today. No ice Trinex today, everyone.
Yep. And no ice Witty.
We're missing a Cold Stare. We have not seen Cold Stare yet. I'm trying to think what else we haven't seen. We've seen Armos. We've seen Landmo. We have not seen a Moldorm.
Moldorm.
Yeah, no Moldorms yet. And our last duplicate. So that's the things we're gonna see in GT. So probably gonna be either a Cold Stare or Moldorm at the Moldorm 2 spot.
Wait, there are 3 bosses in GT.
Right. Well, there's a duplicate as well. We don't know what the duplicate is. Right, 'cause we've seen 2 Viddies and we've seen 2 Trinexes.
Yeah, so we need a Moldorm and something else.
Yeah, Moldorm and a Cold Stare. And a duplicate.
Oh yeah, right.
Was it Hera Moldorm?
Could be
No.
Moldorm and 2 Cold Stares, yeah.
Hera was the other Vitreous. So yeah, so we might not have to deal with the Cold Stare because he might just be hanging out in the ice, which would be great. And then it would be a really good idea if Pooh would check this boss, since we do have the compass. And we'll do it after getting the big key here. I mean, you may be thinking, I've already seen 1 Trinex, surely there aren't 2?
I mean, they know they have to get Ice Rod in Mire area now. And they did Mire Shed.
Yeah.
So they have to check for all the items in here.
Oh, this is so bad. Oh, and
But if-
Mufte didn't hit the switch to get the big key. And Boo's gonna go do the cutscene, but I don't like doing the cutscene if the big key decides to hang. If the big key is in the compass room, that means that the small key can be in the big key chest. So it's no more or less likely to have the item than anything else. So whereas I tend to check this earlier than most people because of that small key that can't show up there. In this case, it can.
So yeah, they changed it to an earlier version where when you had a big key on the left side, the other chest had to be a small key, which is no longer the case.
That's not the case. It was not supposed to be the case before.
Mm.
But it's still just the fact that the small key can show up there, whereas normally it can't. It is the other item, at least. Our items were a piece of heart and 20 rupees, so...
Oh no, they just go to the boss.
Oh,
Both of them.
This is not good. Oh, no.
I see the first number in chat. And
I
the
mean,
second.
yeah, Crackerito's heading up to GT, so get those numbers in there. I mean, we're not seeing really high numbers, but I mean, we're not going to see an Ice Trinex, so...
So yeah, if you want to guess where the GT Becky is, it's between 1 and 22. Feel free. I'm not really counting though.
Bumble still has to finish up Desert. Alright, Crackerito, about to enter GT.
Yeah, and it's a big enough difference to probably scout at least one side.
Yeah, I think, yeah, I'm not generally a Dark Magician style router, but I think in co-op, when you have this kind of lead, I think it's or a, you know, grab, if the small keys here go right.
Yeah.
I think that's fine too. When
now
it's
go
co-op,
right.
when you have this kind of lead. And Boo about to get the mushroom. As we now know that they need the ice rod sooner than they thought they did.
So they both went to the boss, right?
Yeah, I don't know if they both made it all. I don't think Move Type quite made it all the way there, but yeah, they both went towards the boss. And we're gonna get simultaneous mushrooms.
Okay. So the big key was not 1 or 2. 3, 4, 5, and 6.
Well, ish compass.
I mean, that's nice info. You can say, Bumble, just go left.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Don't care about it, right?
I mean, you probably sent him to get the small key in the Hope Room, but other than that, yeah.
I don't even think you have to do it.
Depends on where everything is. We don't need those arrows. Oh, jeez. Yeah, now I think you sent him to get that small key, because you want to skip this room if you can. Or you just... No, you don't. Now it's just right there. It's just there.
You were saying you want to skip this room?
two small keys and a big key in Stalfos room. This would have been a perfect Dark Magician route. Key layout. We'll never know. We may never know what the ice boss is. We might actually know, because depending on what we see in the next two. If it's not the duplicate, we'll be able to deduce what it is.
I mean, so far, it was a pretty solid run of the Psyduck-Pyschos. I think Gregarito only took a death to the Uncle Passage, which is basically not that big a deal.
Yeah, well, 3 hearts.
The front of Thieves Town,
you know?
front of Thieves Town is also whatever. Other than that, they also skipped this Maria for a long time, which hurt a little bit, but
they still got it first, which is...
It was not like the big mistake, like dying in Zora area, which took forever, and no Thieves Town small key.
I mean, you said it earlier. If you get the Samaria at the beginning, and it was available very early, because, I mean, even logically, because the lamp was right there in Sanctuary, your last location, that hook shot, you're full clearing Turtle Rock, you're full clearing Misery Mire, you're full clearing everything, because the hook shot wasn't locking anything. And hook shot was on left side swamp, so I wouldn't be that worried about that. Now, Clown College finishing Eastern Palace and skipping it, that really hurt them.
What is Bumble doing, though?
I don't know. Oh, and it's an 8-eyed Moldworm sitting in Landmo 2. I love the 8-eyed Moldworm.
they probably also don't feel super ahead. I can't imagine. With the last location, everything as well.
Yeah, I don't think you feel ahead in this situation. I just think I would feel worse if you did the hard last location on that hook shot, if you get the cane early, so... I'm not sure getting the cane early is even that big an advantage. But with co-op, maybe you send someone to Swamp Palace. I don't know. So it's probably Cold Stare sitting up here at the top. Doesn't have to be, because there are a couple other bosses that could be there. That would put Cold Stare in the basement. Oh, this is not a nice room. It's not the worst I've ever seen in that room. The other thing that the runners have to be aware of is this is another area where wall masters like to hang out.
Oh yeah, you don't want to get grabbed on the top of GT.
Nope. It is a thing that can happen, so you need to be aware of that. Oh, it is Cold Stare. So we'll never know who's sitting in the ice. Could be anyone but Trinex or Vitreous, because those were other duplicates. Crackerito down to 2.5 hearts, but I assume he's got something in those bottles.
I think we still have a fairy. I've not seen a single fairy revival.
Mm-hmm. Oh, this room that Bumbles in is really bad. Yeah, I'm a little more worried about the magic. We have silver, so it should be fine. Silver's in a lamp. But definitely Crackerito is going to have to, and Bumble too, because he'll also be using a little bit of magic on the cold stare. He's going to have to at least be aware. Yeah, okay, Crackerito has a blue potion, so he'll be fine. All right, Boo has finished up his Trianexes and is headed off to GT. And we can't shuffle Ganon, so this is normal.
Imagine there would just be a Moldorm. Like...
I know, right? Just finish the game killing a Moldorm.
Or Ganon in Eastern or something.
Oh, that would be... Can you imagine? That would be horrible.
And when you drop down the floor, you spawn at the start of the dungeon. Okay, that's the first Ganon down. So Crackerito will be the first one over the finish line. Yeah, but that lead doesn't seem like that could ever swing.
With an official race time of 1:31:55.
Yeah, so if Psyduck-Pyschos finish in first and second, we don't have to look at any times.
That's correct. No math to be done.
Or if it's AB, AB, then it's also...
Yep.
And that's Aga 2 down. Just the big pick between the Psyduck-Pyschos and the Invitational League. One last Ganon fight in the Open League. I mean, no.
No, they keep playing.
This tournament keeps going. It's just...
We don't stop with the 4 teams that make it invitational, but this is kind of the highlight round, if you will, because that's the one that makes those determinations. Now, there's always teams that don't come back in invitational, and usually there's more than just 4 spots available. Though it wouldn't shock me if Clown College also gets an invite to invitational, but theirs would not be guaranteed.
Yeah.
And that's the big difference. Some years there's more spots than others. I mean, last year there was quite a few spots open. This year there weren't very many.
mean, it kind of feels a little bit like the Ice Age squirrel, because last season it was also Clown College with another name in game 3 of this round, basically.
So they got really close last year too.
Yep. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4.
Nice finish on the Ganon fight from Bumble.
Like a nice Final Fantasy funfair.
Yeah, I only got to hear a little bit of the Final Fantasy.
Yep, and that's GG's from Psyduck-Pyschos for the semifinals of the entire thing. And yep, that's also for reaching the Invitational League next year. So big GG's. Third runner in this team is Yoshi. So yeah, nice team effort, and GG's. Good luck for the Invitational League next season.
They could be playing you guys.
They could be playing us.
Shout outs to your team for getting to finals, by the way.
Thank you. But yeah, this is okay. Muftai decided not. I mean, when both runners are done, it's you don't have to finish. It's
Yep. Yeah, Muftai decided not to finish. Looks like Boo is gonna finish. I appreciate both stances, so we'll get to watch Boo finish this up. Yeah, I don't believe we're gonna get our winners in for an interview. I know English is. I don't think either one is comfortable with an English interview. Plus, there's a German interview going on, I'm sure, on the German restream.
So yeah. I mean, this is a rather friendly climb with Gold Sword, and I mean, Boo doesn't have silvers, but that doesn't. That shouldn't be too bad.
You don't really need them. If there was another Vitreous up at the top, then maybe you grab, then the silvers might have made a difference. But we already faced 2 of them, so we know that he's not showing up.
I like that the bunny beams always stay bunny beams in Randomizer. So if you have powder and you know where those are, you get guaranteed.
You still can get the bunny beam at the top there, which is really nice. Really good to have Gold Sword on the Cold Stair fight up here. So you can conserve that magic for the Ganon fight. Oh, that's not an ideal first round of Agon 2. Oh, I hate when that happens to me. Yeah, Agon 2 not playing nice today. Okay, there we go. And the magic saver sleeps again forever. Boy, that half magic would have been nice. We came oh so close to being able to pick it up. We just needed to have something on both the Eastern boss and the Skullwoods boss, and then it would have been viable.
We would have seen one runner with it.
Well, yeah, whichever one did the Skullwoods second would have gotten the half magic.
Oh, come on, internet, don't die on the Ganon fight.
No. Okay, we're fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's all fine. It's all good. We'll get to see a nice silverless Ganon fight here too. Did you find the silvers in Hyrule Castle? Well, my partner did.
Yeah, but also very late.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a world where you do Hyrule Castle pretty early, get the bow and say, well, Eastern is in logic if we can get the boss, and then you get the Zamaria.
Yeah, I still think you just hard last locate that hook shot if you do that.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that's necessarily better. Like you're doing all of Turtle Rock and you're doing all of Mire and doing all of, well, I mean, Desert was just the boss.
Honestly, I'm shocked we got hookshot not as last location.
I know, right? It would have been interesting if one team had gotten that Samaria early and the other hadn't, and just to see what the difference in the finish times would have been. Like, this isn't that, I mean, considering the issues that Clown College had with that Samaria, and then with the Ice Rod later on, this isn't that far off in terms of a finish time. And there, Boo finishes off for Clown College with an official race time of 1:40:33. And they'll have to wait and see what comes next season in terms of where they'll be playing. But they definitely put a good showing up this season, finishing with an overall 11-4 record. Very strong showing from Clown College with some very good runners.
Yeah, it's always just this little tiny bit of close before reaching the actual invite. Yeah, I hope they get an invite for continuous 5th place. But yeah, I don't know if we get someone for the interview. I heard they were Quakerito and Bumble are on the German interview for now, but
Yeah.
as you said, I don't know if we're going to see an English one.
Yep. Mufte says no interview from him.
Okay.
I think that's either American. Yeah, okay, so we got the confirmation. We're not gonna we're not gonna be able to get anyone in here, so I guess we'll just let the credits run. But yeah, and just go ahead and thank everybody. We did have some early restream issues. We want to thank there was a bunch of people that came in and helped out. I believe Drossi, T Sigma, and a few others were making sure everything went smoothly. And of course, Maddie Walkert on the tracking. Trackers always are MVPs. Huge shout outs to her for managing to do all the 4 restream runners at once. That's very, very difficult. So, I can't thank her enough. And Magno, we finally got to do some commentary together. So it was an absolute pleasure.
I mean, there's not many races left, but there is one other league match between the Biumvirat and the Boing Boing Boingers that got delayed from today up to tomorrow, right?
Yeah, it's at 9 a.m. tomorrow. For those of you in Europe, I think that's probably a great time, right? Like that works out really well for you all. Not so great for those of us in the U.S. who are either working or not wanting to get up early because they're not working. But yeah, that is the next race on the schedule. Actually, there is one other race. I know Invitational League is taking its break until after the holidays for finals, but we do have GFE and Sabotender from the Underachievers versus Miandiem and Norsk Maddie on Ed's team.
Mr. Ed was...
Yeah, Mr. Ed was supposed to carry us.
Yeah.
They're playing the day after Christmas. That'll be Tuesday night at 9:10 p.m. So a little bit more friendly for those of us in the U.S. and not so friendly for those of you out in Europe. So.
Oh yeah, right. You celebrate on the 25th, right?
Yes, we celebrate on the 25th. Do you not?
No, it's 24th.
Oh, really?
On
Okay.
the evening of 24th. I mean,
Oh,
you get like
okay.
the morning of 25th, right?
Yeah, that's right. I mean, we do a little bit on the 24th the night before. I remember as a kid, we used to get to open one present on Christmas Eve. And then everything else was Christmas morning, so that's really interesting.
Yeah.
But yeah, they'll be playing on the day after Christmas, so that'll be 9 o'clock. So 9 a.m. tomorrow, 9 a.m. Tuesday, or 9 p.m. Tuesday, we'll have our next two open league races, and I think we still, and Crystal Roller Crew and Uncle Rodders have our 1-0 Crystal Roller Crew, so they have to schedule. So keep an eye out on the schedule for that series as well.
Okay, other than that, it was a pleasure. And
Absolutely.
Thanks again to Matt Ewalkert. And thanks to you, Tracy. I had fun, and I wish everyone nice holidays. Enjoy the
happy
days.
holidays, and we'll, it'll certainly be after the holidays. Might even be next year. We'll see you all. But yeah, in any case, enjoy.